I want to take a moment and introduce myself. I'm Elvis Figure, running for Hillsborough County School Board, District 5. I am honored to be able to give you a little introduction of who I am and where I come from. I've been pastoring here in Hillsborough County for 14 years. I've also have created many mentor programs where we focus on the development of our young people on an everyday basis, the whole person. High school from 10th grade to 12th have a program that I'm a part of that's called Elite Men of Tomorrow, that most definitely geared towards developing elite men for our tomorrow. Also in 4th grade, in elementary school, we have a program in multiple of the schools that's called Gentlemen Scholars, where we focus on those 4th grade young men. I want to let you know that I've decided to run for Hillsborough County School Board because we have to make sure that we have safe learning environments for our teachers and our students. We want to make sure that in this pandemic and this crisis which we're facing, that our kids are safe as well as our staff. I also want to let you know that we need safe transportation for our young people commuting from and to school. That's important to me. I want to make sure that we are allocating funds in our district to make sure that we're spending more of the money in the classroom and not in the boardroom. I also want to let you know that's what's very important to me is our ESC student population. Total wraparound services and resources is needed in our schools. While we understand the importance of District 5 schools, they're very unique. And the reason why is because many of our schools is considered failing schools, which means a D or an F, which means that we have a little bit of state oversight to make sure that our schools are achieving the way they should. I want you to remember that saying that they once said when I was growing up, it takes a village to raise a child, which means it is imperative that when I become your board member, I will incorporate and push for community involvement. We have to make sure that our neighborhoods are involved with our schools. Our neighborhoods are engaged with our school, and parent involvement is all-time high. Because when our community is engaged and our parents are involved, it sets our schools up to thrive, which allows our students to excel. That's why I want to be your next board member. Please do me a favor and visit elvisforschoolboard.com. Our website, again, is elvis4schoolboard.com, where you can find a little more in depth concerning what we're planning to do. Also, visit me on Facebook at Elvis Piggott or either Piggott and Politics page, where you'll find out information on what we're doing on it every day. And Instagram, EJ Piggott JR. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Hi, I'm Tamara Shamburger, your Hillsborough County School Board member for District 5. In 2016, I was honored to be elected to this position to represent the amazing communities of District 5. And my leadership over the last 4 years has been proven and very successful. In 2017, I was promoted to vice chair of the board after just 1 year of being elected to the board. In 2018, I became chair of the board, an immense honor to be able to lead the Hillsborough County School District. And over the last 4 years, we have made significant impacts in our district. I want to thank each of you for also supporting our half-cent tax referendum. With those dollars, our District 5 schools have received much needed building improvements and capital outlay. We're averaging about $10 million per month to improve Hillsborough County schools. I'm also honored to have supported our racial equity policy, a national award-winning racial equity policy that is now working to eliminate systemic and institutional racism in our schools. It is of the utmost importance that all students are given an opportunity to academically succeed. I'm also pleased that I was able to pass my student nutrition policy. This amended policy now allows every student to have the same hot lunch regardless of their socioeconomic status. No longer will our highest need students who parents may be struggling, no longer will they receive a cold lunch and be left to made fun of while other students get a hot lunch. We want to make sure that our focus is on student well-being and not the parent's socioeconomic status. We've made great strides. We've implemented many policies over the last 4 years, and we're doing much better. Our Seminole Heights schools are doing really well. Seminole Heights Elementary, Memorial Middle, Hillsborough High School, and even the schools on the outskirts like Edison and Broward are doing very well. You've heard me say before, you can't have an A school in an F community. Well, Seminole Heights is testament to that. Thank you for your dedication, your commitment, and your engagement in public education, ensuring that our schools will continue to perform well. But we have lots of work to do, and I'm ready to continue the work. I'm beyond the learning curve, and as you know, there's power in incumbency. I don't have to learn the job. I know the job, and I've done the job very well. I look forward to working with you more closely, sitting on even more porches in Seminole Heights to talk about how we can strengthen public education together. Learn more about me. My campaign website is www.keeptamara.com. I look forward to serving you again another 4 years. Vote, re-elect Tamara Shamburger, Hillsborough County School Board, District 5.
Hi, I'm Celina Ward, an educator, a wife, a mother, a community volunteer, and a veteran, and I'm running for School Board, District 5.
The first thing you should know is who am I and why am I running for school board? Well, I know I can make a difference. I have worked in District 5 schools as a substitute and have seen that we are in great need of change. When I grew up, school was the highlight of my life. From amazing teachers, extracurricular activities, and long-lasting friends, my education was important and it was local. Seminole Heights, you have led the path with being great neighbors, supporting small business. Now it's time to make our neighborhood schools part of that same community. Many of you have heard I have a 90-day plan. This is my 90-day plan. Approachable and accessible, collaboration, and accountability. Now, a 90-day plan isn't something I came up with. Our very own superintendent, Addison Davis, has a plan too. I am from a family that serves. My grandmother was the high school janitor for 30 years. My great-grandfather served in World War I and all my grandfathers after. My father a fire chief and Vietnam vet, and my husband a former police officer and currently serving over 20 years in the U.S. Army Reserve. I served as the first female in my family in the U.S. Army Reserves. My passion to serve my community and country is deeply rooted and a legacy I take very seriously.
You can find out more about my campaign by visiting voteselinaward.com or give me a call at 813-444-5872. Remember to vote. Vote early, vote by mail, vote August 18th, but whatever you do, vote Celina Ward for School Board, District 5.
Hello, how's everybody doing? My name is Sheikh, Washington, and I'm running for School Board District 5. I'm married, have a wonderful family, have 2 kids. I've served 22 years in the Florida National Guard. I did 42 years for the school system. And experience matters because experience gives you a lot to do because you know how the school functions and you can operate the school. Because it's important to know the operation and functioning of a school. Especially when you have been an assistant teacher, when you have been a teacher, when you have been a coach, when you have been an assistant principal in junior high, you've been assistant principal in high school, you've been a principal of 2 different high schools. I'm a former principal of Chamberlain High School, and I'm a former principal of George S. Milton High School. That plays a lot in your success, especially as a board member. Because let me tell you, District 5 have 22 out of 29 schools are failing. 22 schools in District 5 is failing out of 29. And that's unacceptable. We cannot accept that in District 5. This is just totally unacceptable, and I refuse to accept that. I have 4 important points. One of my points is equity in education. My second point is teacher quality pay. My third point is school funding. And last but not least, my fourth one is community engagement, because I never left the community. It's important. And I want to tell you that I am the best person for this job because of my experience. You can always approach me. I'm willing to help, whatever I need to do to help. But we must work together as a team. The community and all of us must work together as a team. You know what most important is? I listen with empathy. You can pick me up and call me anytime you like to. I'm willing. In fact, I give you my number, 813-404-3078. And don't forget, vote for Henry Sheikh Washington. Vote for Henry Sheikh Washington. And my website is www.shakeforschoolboard.com. Thank you very much.